Hello. Just gonna tag some people. Just give me a second. Trying to see that I tag everyone who mentioned they wanted to pop on by. Okay, I think I got a bunch of people in here. I hate when I hit that button and it gets rid of everybody or switches to another app. Hi, how are you tonight? All I've done so far is wash my face and put on my Digital Age Defense Serum. So while I wait to see if some people are going to join, I'm going to continue my skincare because this is more about a monochromatic look using our Bella collection, which I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to like it at first. I'm going to be completely honest. I was like, who wants everything Bella? Well, I do. Once I started playing with it, yeah, I do. So let me continue with skincare. I did my, like I said, Digital Age Defense Serum, which is protection against blue light. Here are also, my filthy blue light reading glasses, because I have found for the last 2 years now that they really help with my headaches, my migraines, and just normal headaches. And I found that my skin feels much better now that I've been using the Digital Age Defense Serum. I really need to clean these better. So, blue light glasses. So what I do after my Digital Age Defense Serum is my brand new rejuvenating anti-wrinkle treatment. I have now been using this a couple days. I actually have to be honest, I stopped using it for a couple days because I was just swamped doing inventory and everything else and not feeling well, and I was bad. So I'm back to it and I'm using it every day. I'm noticing a difference. I don't know if you are, but we will see. I know my mother is starting to use it, and Sherry Schoen, I sent her a package. She's going to be one of my testers, and I'm going to ask all the testers once they have their product. I think Ava might be interested, she said, that we start using it and we show before and after if people are comfortable. So that's the Digital Age Defense Serum. I still am just using my anti-wrinkle treatment as a double whammy, since I have it and I might as well use it up. And I do have the anti-wrinkle treatment on clearance for 25% off if anybody wants the previous anti-wrinkle treatment, which, I mean, it's not the super duper formula that we now have, but it did do a lot because I used to have straight across lines. And so it definitely helped me quite a bit. So if you want to get that for 25% off, drop a note here because once they're gone, they're gone. My Senna Serum C, 1 pump. I do use pretty much all the products, not all day, every day, because I don't use retinol except at night. But they last me a long time because I use 1 pump or less of each. I'm going to do my neck cream next. I'm doing this real quickly because I want to focus on makeup and eye week. So my neck cream. And you can see that when I'm doing my skincare, just me, I'm done in 5 minutes. It does not take that long. Always going up with my neck cream. Since it's lifting and firming, since I have a little extra, I'll put it on my décolleté, around my eyes. Okay, sorry. and my brightening multivitamin treatment, which you know I love. Everybody needs this, especially if you're my age, or really, I think everyone needs it, but especially those of us who are Gen X. We grew up when we were living in the sun without sunscreen, and we had sun in and baby oil, and even if we're not showing our sunspots and our age spots yet, they are there. Go see your skin under black light, go see a facialist, and you'll see that they're there, because I've got them, and this is helping reduce them, so that's amazing. Last up, daily moisturizer with the Mechanical Sun Shield equivalent of 15 SPF, and boom, my skincare is done. Hi Shannon, how are you? Okay, so I'll do my CCTM. So what I'm going to be doing today, just so you know, is the Bella Celebration Collection, which is this. It includes, I don't want to drop stuff like I always do. Okay, what it includes is Bella, I want to make sure I got Bella Shimmer, Bella Cream, Bella Lip Sense, Bella Matte Gloss, and Bella Glossy Gloss. And it creates an absolutely amazing monochromatic look. I don't have to add in any other colors, but I can. And I was thinking, if I wanted to add a really light color to open my eyes, I would do that. Or if you want me to just do Bella, tell me, drop your comments below, or I could add a darker contrast on the outside. But here are some lighter colors that I could add in the inner corner. And then outer corner, I would suggest something like a burgundy, an onyx, a deep plum, really any color. So let me know, drop them below, and I'll continue on by doing my CCTM. Or actually, I'm going to do almond foundation because someone was asking me about foundations and how to tell. So I'm going to use almond foundation. But what you need to do, and I'm just going to go through real quickly to check your foundation color, is you need to put it right at your jawline here and let it dry and come back to it and see if it disappears into your face. If it does, and I'll pop a picture of that, then you're using the right color. I'm going to use almond with a splash of the anti-aging pearlizer to give me that glow. And then let me grab my foundation brush. This is not the foundation brush I love. This is, okay. So you can see it's starting to fade in. And once it dried, I'm stippling it so you can see that once it dried, it would just fade into my skin color. And that tells me I'm using the correct color for my skin. I find that dewy is, for those of you looking, unless you have more of red, ruddy, tanner undertones than I do, dewy tends to turn orange on me. So dewy is not a great color for me. But you can see how this just fades into my skin. Okay, and again, what I'm doing is stippling, which is giving me that airbrushed look because I'm just pressing the product. I'm not putting a lot of pressure. If it looks like I am, I'm not. I'm just pressing the product into my skin. And then down here, I just kind of bring it so that I don't have a line of demarcation. For my under eye bags today, I am going to use, light concealer mixed with white. Let me grab that. So light and white, and I'll mix it on the cap because I want to show you how very little I need. And that's why I've had these tubes for almost a year now. Okay. Okay, so that's all I need. And I'm gonna grab my little mixer, mix those together. And then, probably shouldn't use that. But all we do is we go along our nose and then out to our eye. Okay, and then fill in, so that we don't emphasize any dark circles we have by just doing the triangle that doesn't go along our nose. I made me need more product. Just trying to take some from over there. Okay, and then buff that in. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back over here. See, brightens up your face. Okay, I'm going to do my deep concealer for my contour, about 1/8 of a pump. Grab my concealer or my contour brush. There we go, flat. That's what I like to use to place the contour because I just want to draw some lines where my shadows would naturally be. Along my jawline here, and then where I've got the, not everyone, and I do believe this, everybody has, like my nose is not this tiny perfect nose, and I don't want it to be. This is my nose, but I've broken it numerous times. So what I'm trying to do more than anything is get rid of the huge bump, the second bone there, and the scar tissue. That's what I'm trying to cover with. Because if I didn't do this, you can definitely see how crooked my nose is if you were to stare straight at it. So that's what I'm trying to minimize. Okay. Okay. What do I want to use? I want to use this. No, I want to use the smaller one. Oh, I want to use the bigger one, sorry. I want to buff out that contour so it just looks like a, oops, I want to also put some contour up here. Again, you want to just, some people do very dramatic contour. I do it naturally just to emphasize the shadows, to give more definition to my jawline. So I'm not stippling, I'm really just trying to blend it in. And when I'm done blending this in everywhere, I will go back with my my foundation brush and make sure that there are no lines, so it doesn't look like I just have a dirty neck or not a clean line. So I'm taking to make sure it didn't come up on my face at all or go too low. Whoops. So let's get to eyes now. I did all that really quickly, and I know, but if we do one-on-ones or you want to see this or skincare week, we'll go into it more in depth. I'm happy to do it anytime. So on to our eyes. You know, I always start with Candlelight as my base. And today is going to be no different. To just give me a clean, primed place on which I'm going to work. I washed my brushes last night, so they're white again. I seem to wash my eyeshadow brushes more often, only because I use so many different colors, and I usually wash my, just so you know, my concealer and my CCTM brushes once or twice a week, since I'm always using the same colors there. And I'm not being careful. I don't care that it's coming a little under my eyes, because I also often use Candlelight Shadow Sense, which contains our Cineplex Complex. All of our shadow senses do. Turn over skin cells 23% faster. Below as concealer as well. So now the Bella collection. No one's commented, so I'm going to start with 2, and maybe I'll throw in, I don't know, we've got, I think that's Ballet Slipper, or if we want a shimmer, we could do a mauve shimmer, which would be really pretty in the center, or a nude rose. So since I'm not, or a pink opal shimmer, but since I'm not getting to that part yet, hopefully someone will comment. So I'm going to start with Bella Cream. And I'm going to use this as what's called my transition color. And as we talked about last night, I don't have hooded eyes, but I'm starting to get a little bit of hood with the skin coming down. So I'm going to go in my crease and a little bit above. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a medium fluffy brush. That's a little big, okay? Medium small fluffy brush. And I'm going to first, if I can open it, okay. I'm going to first put it in my crease. Hi, Jamie, how are you? And a little above. Okay, and the reason we go a little above is for those of us who are starting to get hooded eyes or who have hooded eyes. Again, as we discussed yesterday, we are cream to powder shadows. So we don't want to just put it on and blend. We want to put it on our color and pat it where we want it. Okay, because immediately blending, especially when we've got a color underneath it, is just going to take that color away immediately. So see how I'm patting this in? Okay, and then I'm just kind of bringing it, a little blending here. Okay, and that way I'm also not wasting product, and I'm not streaking it. What a pretty color. This is Bella Cream. If we want it darker, we go back in with a second layer. So, and again, this is our transition color. So we're going in our crease and a bit above our crease. Do you like this? Do you think I should go darker with it? Or is this dark enough? If you want to open your eye up bigger, what is also really nice is I can take the Bella Cream and I can smudge it under here. So see how I've done this? And I'm going to go back in with a fluffy brush and blur out these lines. But I can bring it down here. And it's actually going to make my eye look bigger because I'm not just drawing a line. I'm just kind of opening to make it look like the space of my eye is bigger. And you can't judge between these two eyes because I'm working on my left eye first, which is much smaller. As you can see, it's not the makeup doing it. It's much smaller than my right eye because of an accident. So it's hard for you guys to tell with me. So now that that's set, I'm going to go back in with a much fluffier brush And I'm gonna blur out these lines, soften them up, okay? And we're gonna keep doing this practice throughout this. See, soften those lines. Hi, Laura. Okay, see how much difference that makes? All I did was take a clean, fluffy brush and start softening the lines. Do you think Bella Cream is dark enough, or do you want to go darker? Or because I can do the cream darker, or I can move on to shimmer. Again, I put it into my crease and a little bit above my crease and patted it in here. And then after I patted it in, I went back in with a big, or a fairly big fluffy brush. You want to do one more layer? I'll do one more layer just so I can show Laura, who's new to the video. Okay, so I put it in my crease. I'm gonna go in, this is Bella Cream. We're doing a monochromatic look. And I'm first always gonna pat the color, and also look, I'm holding my brush very low. We always wanna use a light touch. And we're patting that color, not wiping it or spreading it. Okay. And then I'm gonna bring that again down under my eye and smoke it out. Okay. So then I go back in with my, oh, I've got something on my, I was wondering what was getting all over my hand. Excuse me. Back in with my fluffy brush and soften out these lines. Again, see how I'm holding it really low on the makeup brush? That's to force myself not to push and move the product. You should be letting your brush do all the work, and it's just moving softly, because again, we don't want to remove the product. Hey Haley, how are you? So I'm softening up those lines. Okay, so that's Bella Cream. Now I'm gonna go in with Bella Shimmer. And since no one's responded, I'm gonna start doing 2 colors, and then I may do either a light color on my inner corner, or I may come back in with a contrast color, dark contrast color on the outer corner. But this is Bella Shimmer, and I'm gonna put this all across my lower eyelid here, okay? Now, if you have hooded eyes, where when you open and look straight ahead, you can't see this here, you're gonna wanna take Bella Shimmer up a little higher. So like if I open, I'm trying to fake it. If I open my eyes and see this, we're gonna wanna bring this up higher. So we would, one, bring the transition color a little higher, and then bring Bella Shimmer up so it could be seen there. Like if my eyes were like this, we'd want us to see the color when we opened our eyes. So my eyes aren't like that though. So I'm gonna put this on my lid, all across. And again, I'm going to take, now I'm gonna take a flatter brush like this. Okay. See how thin it is, flat? And again, I'm going to pat this color where I want it. Chili sounds good. Okay. And if we want it darker, we go back in and we just add another layer and we pat it in. Ooh, I've never heard of that, Haley. Chili with sweet potato. That sounds good. I love sweet potatoes. And they're so much healthier for you. Send me that recipe, please. That sounds really yummy. Okay, once I'm done patting, so you can see the difference, we've got Bella Shimmer and Bella Cream. Go back to this big fluffy brush with, no matte, I didn't put any product on, and smudge out these lines. Now you're not going to see as much of a line here because we're using two colors that are so similar. Just one is shimmer and one is matte. But can you see the difference? Okay. Just smoking out these lines. I am going to do a little bit more color. What I'm going to go in with is, I'll do mauve shimmer. I'm going to put the mauve shimmer right in the corner of my eye and I'm going to put it under my brow. So I'm going to grab a smaller brush so I can get in there. Okay. And I'm going to put, this time instead of putting it on my eye, I'm going to put the product straight onto my brush. Okay, this is mauve shimmer. And again, I'm going to pat it in. Okay, see how I patted that? And then I'm just going to take the excess and put it under my brow as kind of a highlight. Okay. And then I'm going to take my fluffy brush again, but I'm going to take a clean one this time. And I'm going to kind of smoke out Nope, that's mauve shimmer. I'm gonna blend out these lines. And I'm kind of doing a little swiping and patting at the same time. Okay. I think we want that mauve shimmer to show up a little more. So we're gonna go back in with another layer. I'll grab my mirror so I can see it a little better than the camera too. The camera is very deceptive as to, it's not the best mirror. Okay. Oh, there's my product. But I'm just trying to give a little dimension there, a different color. Okay, I'm gonna let that set and then go in and hold my brush low and just smoke out those lines. If I wanted to go further, I could add a deep contrast color here. I would do something like a onyx, a burgundy, I'm just going to continue to smoke out these lines a little. What do you think? Should I add that outside contrast color? The other thing that I love is, while I wait to see what you think if I should add a darker contrast color on the outside, as you know, I didn't put on any other face stuff other than my CC or my foundation with the pearlizer. I am going to choose to use Bella Shimmer for my blush. So I probably put too many dots, you know I do this, but now I'm going to use this Bella Shimmer Shadow Sense. Again, all of our Shadow Sense contains our Cineplex Plus complex. So it is skincare as well as makeup. Look at that. Makes a great blush. So I'm going to go do the right side now. Bella Shimmer, it is gorgeous. I've never used it as blush before, but I decided I was going to do a monochromatic tonight, and I'm doing it all Bella. Okay. This side's a little too dark, but it'll soak in and I'll double check it in a minute. Okay. So should we do the right eye now, or am I going to do a contrast color? What do you think? Just going to smoke out these lines a little more. Okay, well, I'm going to start this eye, but I can go back and add a contrast color on my left eye if you want. So we started with Bella Cream as our transition color. We put the dots, whoops, I just put one weird, in my crease and a little higher. And I'm going to pat the color in before I windshield wiper it. Okay. Again, hold your brush really low to control the pressure you're using, because again, let your brush do all the work. Never want to be pushing hard. We want our brush to do the work. Okay, so we're going to do another layer of the Bella Cream. And I'm going quickly because I don't want to bore anyone. But if you need me to slow down, please tell me. Pat, 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 pat. She got a t-shirt that says pat. Pat, 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 pat. Okay. Then I'm going to take my medium fluffy brush and soften those lines. And remember what I talked about yesterday, we don't want to push the color down, so we go up blending to the middle of the eye and out blending from the inner eye. Not so worried about the line down here because I'm going to be putting Bella Shimmer there. Okay, do they look about the same? Yes. So now we're going to grab Bella Shimmer and do it across the lower lid. And I'm going to grab a flat brush, the same flat brush. and pat that color into my lid where I want it. My dog, Casey, is in her bed next to me snoring away. Okay, can you see the difference? Cream and shimmer. How's your day, Andrea? Okay, I'll go back in with another coat of shimmer before we move on to our mauve shimmer. And you'll see that I don't have to blend as much the line in between the Bella Cream and the Bella Shimmer. I will still take a fluffy brush and blend it, but they're the same color, just one's matte and one's shimmer. So the line is not as noticeable as if I were using a black onyx with a, light sandstone pearl or something, where I'd really want to blend out that line to make it ombre effect. So again, I'm going to take my fluffy brush and smoke out those lines. I'm also going to grab my Bella Cream brush, because I forgot to on this eye, and bring it down below my eye and smoke it out. Okay? Are you liking this? Not liking this? Now I'm going to go back in with mauve shimmer, and I'm not sure if it's got enough contrast, so I may grab another color. I'm about contrast, but yeah. No, I like the monochromatic look. Just going to put a little mauve shimmer in the corner of my eye. And the way I did this was I opened up the Shadow Sense, and this time I put it on a small brush. Okay, so I can control better the placement of where I'm putting it. And again, I'm patting it to place it where I want it. And then once I've patted it, pressed it into my, as soon as I got it where I wanted it, notice I brought my hand down because I don't want pressure. I'm bringing some blending of the line in, and then I'm going to go back with the shimmer brush, my shimmer fluffy brush, and blend the line. And you can just keep going back and forth to ombre that line. Tommy. Sorry, I'm listening to Jeopardy again. Okay, so that is the Bella Collection eye look, which is a little bit of mauve shimmer. Okay. You like it? And I also did Bella Shimmer on my cheeks. Now I'm going to go in with an eyeliner. Why don't we do Gilded? Gilded is one of those that I still have in stock, but it is 25% off, and it is such a pretty color. I think it'll be soft with this look. So we're going to, again, eyeliner differs depending on whether you have hooded eyes or not. Some people just if they don't feel like the eyeliner's working for them, there may be that they're just not, the eye shape isn't good for eyeliner. You have to know your eye shape. So that's why I always say, ladies, I love doing one-on-ones. I'm going to start in the middle to make it easy and go out and at the end of my eye, and then start in the inner corner and meet up. Oh, I learned some trivia. So did you know liner was not invented to actually line the way we line? Liner was merely invented for women to fill in their lashes. So where they had sparse lashes, they would pronounce what right? They would fill in their liner or their lashes where they were sparse and just kind of dot it in there. Now we've, of course, taken it to a whole new level, but liner literally was just to make the thicker lashes. So that's why I say if you have hooded eyes to the point you cannot, or just don't like the look of a liner, that's okay. I'm just cleaning this up right here because I got the line a little thick. That's totally fine, because what you can do is learn how to tight line. And I'll show you that once my liner dries. I'm going to do my left eye. Garnet. This is gilded. Now, because I have larger eyes, I can go liner all the way across. But I was very careful to make my line thinner on this eye, and it may not look that much thinner, but because of this eye being so much smaller, I try and make this line smaller. If you only have partially hooded eyes, then you're gonna, you can still wear liner, but you wanna make sure it's a really thin line so that when you, sorry, I got a hair in my eye, so that when you open your eye, you don't just see liner. One way you can see if you have hooded eyes is if you open your eye, and I'm going to try and do it. It's not working. But if you open your eye and you end up taking your eyeliner right up on your hood, then you have hooded eyes. And my eyes will get much, much, much more hooded the more tired I am. So if I haven't slept, you'll see my left eye more than my right eye, but both of them will start drooping and a hood will start showing more and more. So, if I'm exhausted, I'm not going to use the thick liner. So what's really cool is tight lining, and it takes practice. Now I'm going to be really honest, it takes practice, so don't get frustrated. So the easiest way, and I just saw this, I think 2 days ago, is to take your soft, because our brush or our pencil liners are very, very soft, and you take it and you turn it up, okay, and you close your eye and just drag it across the top. Look at the difference, how much thicker the lashes look. Okay, and do it on this eye. That's called tight lining. It's doing the upper waterline. Now also, if you want to keep your eyes open or more natural or softer, I wouldn't line the bottom, or I wouldn't line it with black. Maybe you want to take, like I smudged my shadow under there, but maybe I'll just take my gilded and go in my inner corner a little. You can. I have contacts. You can do it, Haley. The way I just showed you makes it so easy, because you close your eye, and so your contact could be up here, and you drag it across the line. And because these are so soft, you don't even feel it because you keep it away from your eye and it doesn't bother you and you're not blinking and freaking out because you've closed your eye to do it. So try it. I'll go one-on-one with you if you want. Okay. So there's our Bella look. I'm going to now do my Bella lip. So you know I always take my Lip Sense remover to clean my lips. And then we're going to shake up my Bella Lip Sense. Okay. Okay, that's the first layer. Kaylee wants your headband. Well, I know where to get them. They're on Amazon. And I give them, when anyone buys a basic skincare collection, I give them a spa headband and one of the microfiber towels, which I have right here, because they are the softest things. I've given up washcloths completely. These are like really soft, so they're not gonna hurt my skin. Okay. Oops. That's our second layer of Bella. I'm just gonna fix my blush a little. Go in with my, while that dries, where's my concealer brush or my foundation brush? Just want to clean this up a little. And then one last coat of Bella. And while that dries, I'm going to grab my mascara and heat up my water. And again, I have my Undersense, my regular black mascara, and my waterproof. One layer of each. And I'm gonna grab my curler as well. Heat up the water. And we always heat up our mascara so it goes on with the smoothest application, no drag. Sorry. Pink Opal Shimmer? No, but I have it out. Why don't I do that? I'll grab some Pink Opal Shimmer as a highlighter. Okay, let me grab a little brush. Here's a big fluffy brush. I have a gazillion brushes. Where is it? There is one. Pink Opal Shimmer. I'm going to put that up here too. Okay, so this is Pink Opal Shimmer, Shadow Sense. Haley suggested using it. Ooh, my favorites are, do you have the mini pearlizer collection, the Get Glowing Mini Pearlizer collection? That's what I normally use. CNN? No, I don't think so. Can you see it? What do you think? That added a lot, just doing that highlight. Woo! And then just blush this out. Gonna grab my Mocha Gel. Oh, so now do you want to see glossy gloss or matte gloss? Both are Bella. I'm more of a glossy girl, but I will try whatever you say. While you decide that, I'm gonna grab my Undersense out of the lukewarm water. It never got hot. Add a little what with my finger? I don't understand, Haley. Add a little smooth. I really like this monochromatic Bella look, I've got to say. Okay, I'm going to go with Glossy Bella Glossy. Oh, loving it. Loving it. So, even though we don't have a lot of people here, this is the Bella collection, Bella Celebration collection. I have one in stock. Like I said, it contains, whoops, nope, that's not my Bella collection. Sorry, I will go grab my Bella collection. But the Bella collection includes Bella Cream, Bella Shimmer, which are the two shadow scents I used on my eyes. It has the Bella Lip Sense, the Bella Glossy Gloss, and the Bella Matte Gloss. Normally $109. For today only, tonight only, I am going to sell it for $95. No tax and shipping. So, if you want this tonight, $95, no tax, no shipping. Let me know. Now we take my Undersense primer. Water's still not hot. Driving me nuts. Okay. Dry off the and as we talked about last night, oops, before I do this, I need to curl my lashes. There's my curler. And remember the promotion from yesterday, that's only good this week, includes your Undersense primer, your regular Lash Sense mascara, and your waterproof Lash Sense mascara, and an eyelash curler with replacement pads. Or if you want to go crazy and get your lashes really long, really fast, I also have the I Love My Lashes 2.0 that also includes Lash Extend, and those are on my page. So the first thing you do is curl your lashes, then you go in with what is on my brush. Okay, my Undersense primer, which is the beige, which is going to condition and moisturize my lashes. And as I've explained, you can tell as you're putting it on how moisturizing it is. You can feel that it is helping your lashes and going to prevent them from cracking and being brittle and breaking. It's hard to see that I curled my lashes until I put the Lash Sense on. Or the Undersense. I only put the Undersense 3-in-1 primer on my top lashes. That's personal choice. Some people do put it on their bottom lashes. I just choose not to. Okay, that's done. Next, I grab my regular black or black brown mascara. You can already see the length of my lashes. And I'm going to carefully make sure I cover all of that beige Undersense primer. And I see with the regular mascara, this really tends to thicken the lashes. Okay. So you see that? And if you don't hear this when you open your mascara, you definitely need a new one. Hear that? You saw I got it on my cheek. Oh, that's cool, Haley. What colors did you use? So that's just one coat. And I got it on my face. I swipe it off. No problem. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my waterproof. She said I want all the ones you're wearing. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to take the waterproof now. And this is the one coat I'm going to put on my lower lashes. And this brush has longer bristles. So I seem to think that, I feel that it tends to separate and lengthen my lashes really nicely. Oh, that sounds pretty. I'll have to go look at that. Okay, you see how I got it on my Shadow Sense? But since it's been 3 to 5 minutes, my Shadow Sense has set. And I got it under my eye, so I grabbed my trusty Q-tip. Clean that up. And then go up here where I got it on me and clean that up. And it doesn't take off my shadow, it just takes off the black mascara. Okay, so you can see the difference. I don't know, it's so hard for me to tell what you can see on camera, but my lashes look incredibly full and long. So there we go. That is my monochromatic Bella look. So like I said, today only, if you would like the Bella Celebration Collection, instead of $109, it is $95, free shipping and no tax. So let me know. Any other questions? Otherwise, I'm going to run because I have a call in 20 minutes. All right. Thanks for joining me. I will talk to you later. And Haley, I will pop on and see that look. That sounds like it's a gorgeous look. Okay. Bye.